Welcome back to the Arlen Specter U.S. Squash Center for our second semifinal of the night here on day 2 of the NSL playoffs. That last match is going to be tough to follow, Sean, but I highly doubt this one will disappoint. It will be the Sono Sharks taking on the hometown favorite, Philadelphia Lightning. In our final semifinal of these playoffs, these two teams battling for the right to take on the DC Inferno in tomorrow's final. Jackson Bragman here back after that instant classic between the Philadelphia Lightning and the Newport Dragons. Sean Choi alongside, as we're now going to take a moment. Sean, I hate to squeeze you out, but I think we're going to throw down onto the court to Ryan Leslie, our MC for the evening, who has our player introductions. Maybe not quite yet. Sean, any thoughts on tonight's matchup just for about 5 or 10 seconds before we really get underway here?
The greatest improv act here coming up. I'm really excited.
You've been a great sport. I've put you on the spot quite a bit tonight.
I think it's the most even matchup in terms of rankings, in terms of results. We know both Salma Hani and Tina Gillis are one of the top players, and I think the X factor is going to be the matchup between Marina Stefanoni and Melissa Alves. But I mean, before I start rambling on, let's hit it off to Ryan Leslie, who's going to start the show for us.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the 2025 National Squash League Championships. We are back here at the Arlen Specter U.S. Squash Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We just witnessed an instant classic of the National Squash League where the Philadelphia Lightning booked the final ticket to the championship match tomorrow. Well, they will take on the Lake Erie Beacons. We switch our attention over to the final women's semifinal match tonight, where District Inferno awaits the winner of tonight's match to see who will claim the first ever Women's National Squash League title. With that said, let's meet the stars of tonight's event. Introducing first for the Sono Sharks, head coach Kathleen Cowles. Looking fast. First for the Sono Sharks, representing Egypt and currently ranked number 15 in the world. Give it up for Selma Haiti. And next for the Sono Sharks, she is a legend of the U.S. squash game, currently ranked number 26 in the world, from the United States of America, Marina Stefanoni. And rounding out the lineup tonight for the Sono Sharks, currently ranked number 90 in the world, representing Barbados. Give it up for Margot Proud. And now the starting lineup for your hometown Philadelphia Freedom. Give it up for head coach Gail Ramsey. Introducing first for the Philadelphia Freedom, currently ranked number 6 in the world, from Belgium. Give it up for Tina Gillis. Introducing next for the Freedom, a UPenn grad, currently ranked number 20 in the world, from France, Melissa Alves. And rounding out tonight's lineup, currently ranked number 97 in the world, from Colombia, Catalina Pelay. First player on court.
Say cheese, Sean.
Cheese. Cheese, cheese, cheese. I mean, if I say cheese and the match goes brilliantly well, I'm going to say it every time. But wow, what an opening we had, and we have a great follow-up act here against the Sono Sharks versus the hometown favorites, Philadelphia Freedom. And Olivia Weaver will not be here tonight, given her brutal schedule with just making the PSA World Tour Finals. So it's going to be quite the replacement. Tina Gillis, I mean, who's on the scouting report for the Philadelphia team, being able to scout anyone they want in the world. Just brilliant from them to pick up a pretty solid substitution for Olivia Weaver, don't you think, Jackson?
Yeah, it's the Belgian number 1 or number 2. I think she's ranked ahead of her sister Nayla now, the younger sister between the Gillises. I know she's at the world number 6 ranking. Nayla has dropped off a little bit over the course of this season, but looking to regroup. But Tina, a career year for her. And, she's the highest ranked player in this matchup, Sean. I believe she's the highest ranked player here this weekend on the ladies' side.
That's
so not a bad replacement at all.
Shout. And she is just off of beating Amanda Sobey in the World Tour Finals. And so you can say maybe some of these players have gone into their off-season prep, but not for Tina. She's been well underway. She's been playing and playing.
Tina Gillis, world number 6, bringing some prominence to Belgium. Between her and her sister and that national team opposite. Salma Haney warming up with the signature fin. The Sono Sharks, we've seen her rock it in the Sono home match earlier this year against the Lake Erie Beacons, and Marina Stefanoni also has been rocking the fin on her back.
Oh, that's brilliant, Jackson.
It's absolutely awesome.
Gives more color to the team.
Yeah, these two teams have gone for similar colorways with the jerseys, not a lot of communication. I love the Philadelphia purple, personally. I think that would have been awesome. Maybe they're saving it for the finals tomorrow. Hopefully they don't jinx themselves.
That shark fin will do me wonders tonight of identifying who's which team's way.
If she, I wonder if Salma's gonna keep that on. You know, it could be a bit of a safety hazard. You know.
No gambling here.
Yeah, it does. I mean, and really you can't write it, but it does really give the Freedom players an opportunity to really go fishing here with the extra real estate on the back of these Sono players.
Yeah, no, with these two teams opting to have their best 2 players started off. We've seen a couple different variations at the beginning, but we're back to normal, Jackson. We got the top 2 players.
No fin here.
Oh, they're not messing around.
Salma Haney and Tina Gillis.
The championship tomorrow. The players are ready. The coaches are ready.
We'll start things off 18 versus 2. Spectre Center is rocking and rolling. Salma Haney will hold service for the right to face Amanda Sobey at the DC Inferno in tomorrow night's final. The serve is off, and we are underway from Spectre.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shot early doors.
Someone's been warmed up. Oh, that's brilliant to start it off.
Little slight delay on the scoreboard, all up to speed.
Tina Gillis having a very long season, as just mentioned. She's just played in the World Tour Finals, so, and she just made an Instagram post about thanking her legs for holding up throughout the entire season. But a little bit more of a push here. We need one more performance out of Tina.
Early.
But she's clearly, yeah, as you mentioned, the best player this weekend on the women's side.
official tonight. Yuri Pelbart, Darian Ben doing the marking, a pair of students at Drexel University playing on the varsity team there.
Samahani, one of the hardest hitters in the women's game. Not that there's a lack of. As you just saw there, that line. Just putting on the pressure early on, Jackson.
Oh, wow. Way to go for Tine to get her racket around the ball there. A little top spin. Left it tight. Oh, wow. Shot.
Nervous start here. A couple errors. Score line is tied up.
Yeah, Haney wanted a stroke there, but ball a bit too close to the sidewall.
She's setting the tone.
Contact.
She's very serious about this.
Yeah. Off court Tine is all smiles. One of the nicer players on the PSA World Tour, I think, would be the consensus, but she is all business here in this final women's semifinal.
Point by point here.
Yeah, it's back and forth early doors. Waiting to see
Great
if one team
follow-up.
can pull away. Either of these teams kicking things off with their star players.
It's a nervous start from Tina. Wow. That's fantastic finish from Tina Gillis. I really think this season especially she's really upped her being able to be clinical in her short game.
Shot. Tina Gillis starting to build a little bit of a lead here. Doubling up Haney in the early going of this first period.
Punch there as she's being a lot more clinical this year, which is why she's seen her move up the rankings, really cementing herself. I mean, we know the depth of the top 10, the women's side outside of the big three, which Olivia Weaver's trying to crash the party into, but Tina Gillis also being very clinical, especially against the lower ranked players. Wow, what an exchange there.
We play on, Sean. Oh, what a get.
That is a ruthless post.
Oh, wow,
What
wrong
a
footing.
rally.
Haney on the back end of an excellent exchange. Salma Haney will not go away quietly in this opening period. Wants to hang around enough. See if her Sono teammates can come back here. Both teams with 2 substitutions remaining and their power plays at their disposal.
Wow.
Once again, excellent. That's the second time we've seen that. We saw it in the opening rally, and once again, inch perfect from the back left on that long straight
Jackson, that was outrageous.
Oh, and anything you could do, I could do better, says Tine. It's backhand drop fest.
Seems like both have found their range going short there from the long ball. Wow, that line right there. That's good.
Oh, shots.
Really using her speed to her advantage there.
Yeah, quick first step on it early.
And this is a great lead right now. The team's quietly going around their business. Wow, the hands.
Wow, to contort her body that way and then
Slight edgy start from Tina Gillis, but
turn it into an attack
she's
position.
completely turned it
Shots
around.
later, 15-7. She is absolutely killing it right now.
Stop the clock. We have our first substitution for the Sono Sharks.
So off comes Haney. And here comes Margot Proud down 7.
We see Melissa Alves checking in on her teammate if she's good to continue going.
The 10A is good.
This is the biggest ranking difference between 2 players here.
Margot Proud, initially from England, by way now of Barbados. Graduated from Drexel University right across the street this time last year. And at 23 years old, trying to make a name for herself in the world of professional squash. Tall task in the early going here up against the world number 6. Oh, shots. On that volley so early, the weight of shot. Perfect from Gillis.
Wow, what a get. It's a great recovery from Tina Gillis. She's really dictating the proceedings here.
The Sono Sharks are calling their 2-minute power play.
Sono gonna look to stop the bleeding here.
Yeah, very sensible usage of the power play here.
Oh, with authority, Margot Proud. Early doors of this power play. Rewell boast into the tin after that thunderous forehand straight volley kill from the lefty. It's been quiet. Oh, and she had the opening there. Just clipped the top of the tin.
1 minute.
60 seconds gone. Rewell boast nearly just missed the mark.
Gillis doing a brilliant job here, slowing,
Wow.
and then
subtle hold,
using your
subtle
punch.
hold. That is excellent. Just clipping the top of the tin once again.
oh, this is it's just been brilliant from Tina Gillis, and it's actually kind of sucked the joy out of here. But
Hello, guys.
we got Marwan joining us.
Marwan
in the
El-Shorbagy,
comms.
the man of the match from
A man on
the
a
Instant
mission.
Classic that we
Hello,
just
guys.
saw.
Hello, guys. Well, I just came to say, remember our interview from yesterday?
Yes.
You guys wanted to get to know who's a better brother. I think you guys got the answer now, right?
We've got the answer. I mean, you guys checked on. It was all tied up.
It was all tied up.
You both
After
had one power play,
and then we ended up.
and then it
all
was tied.
tied.
It was tied after both
Perfect.
power plays, and then I think you rattled off 6 or 7 rallies in a row there.
Right.
The legs were heavy for Big
That's
Bro.
it,
The legs
that's
were
it,
heavy,
that's
and,
it.
Oh, and I
and
can't believe
laid
you
it on
sent him to
thick,
the
so-
Masters division already. It's unbelievable.
Exactly, I did.
Yeah, it was. That was
But it was
political.
good. It was good, entertaining. It was amazing, and actually, just getting on court with him at that time, and it was tight, you know. And it was a good match. It was very entertaining. It was very close, especially the first game as well. You know, the first game was so exciting as well. It got Mo and Nathan. They had to play. That last point was 20-21. It was 21-21, and
Yep.
Nathan managed to win that, sneak that last point.
And you were up out of your seat with a big-time roar, big-time celebration,
Yes,
and you.
I just wanted to make
you
sure
wanted that
I just
badly.
wanted to make sure the referee gave the right call. That's why.
That's brilliant.
Well, I think,
But,
it,
you know,
and I
it's-
think it was the right
It
call.
was the right call, but you never know
Don't-
these
don't give it a
days.
chance.
You
Yeah,
never
think
know
about it.
these days. Is it the same referee reffing all matches?
Yeah,
You guys
Yuri
have
is
to-
a Drexel
you
student.
guys
He's
have
done
to-
well. I thought he did
You
a good
guys
job.
have to pay him a lot of money. I mean,
Brilliant
he's
job.
been doing a great job.
We'll have to let
It's
we'll have
tough.
to let the powers that be
We
know.
got- we got-
absolutely.
Here we are. Here we are.
Marwan's,
There we are. Marwan, you're
approval.
looking good.
Yeah.
Approval there.
Got the pearly whites on full display.
We
here.
got you sending a message to the Lake Erie Beacons team, Team Europe,
Yeah.
ahead of
You were
tomorrow.
staring darts through Victor's eyes there.
We're ready for it. We're ready for it. They're confident. I can see how confident they are. They're unbeaten this season, have they?
They're unbeaten. And you guys are unbeaten
But you know,
too.
it reminds me with the Warriors when the Cleveland. Remember when the Cleveland won? They went that season 72. They had
73-9. That was the best
73
record in
and 9,
history.
you know, but they ended up losing the finals, right? And it's all about tomorrow. They know whatever they have done already. You know, they know tomorrow's different. It's a different game. Our game is solid. Abu Al-Ghar was amazing today. You know, he got us so many points. He did
great.
so well in the power play as well. And Nathan, you know, so experienced in this. You know, he did so well in the first set. You know, second set I was terrible today. Eh? I was terrible.
Yeah, I think you redeemed yourself. I think you.
yeah, I had
you earned
no
that
other option.
victory. And
I thought you did it as part of the script writing there to make sure it was tied up in the third, just for
But
fans.
But Finlay, when he's firing, he can
He's a
put
good
you under
player.
some pressure. He's a good
player.
Yeah.
He's a good player. He's good at this. But it's funny because we were saying like he was good, but he wasn't good in the power play in the third game. You see what I mean? But
It's
maybe
true.
as a player, he would be better not to have the power play because he can get you so many points.
Right.
You know?
You're actually rushing him even more
Yeah.
through the power play.
So you kind of, we're
He's
rushing a bit.
forcing it a little bit more.
But us and
The
the
second
Philadelphia.
period, yeah, he was pretty lights out. He was awesome. He just couldn't really
Yeah.
maintain that.
Marwan, my biggest thing with you was the way you defended that power play at the end against
It was
Mohammed.
amazing, right?
My
It
goodness.
was so good, though. He was so annoyed. He was so annoyed. He was so annoyed.
Yeah.
But, you know, do you think Philadelphia is going to win the double?
I think Tina Gillis is kind of showing her
Yeah,
class here.
you gotta root
You
them
think
on.
tomorrow Philadelphia is going to win the men's and the women's tomorrow?
That would be pretty spectacular. I
dream.
think that's what the fans here want to
This is
see.
the plans, you know.
I have to
This is the
ask you.
plan.
Obviously, it was the brothers going at it, and that was the big storyline of the match, of
Yeah.
course. And we had a lot of great talent taking the court, but it was really everyone wanted to see Mohammed and Marwan El-Shorbagy going at it in the team format.
Yeah.
My question for you is: do you feel vindicated now after the stakes could not be higher. You two are playing in the World Championship Finals almost 10 years ago, and now in the NSL, you finally get him back.
Yeah, I mean, amazing. I mean, here he is. He's on the phone with me. He's on the phone with me. Mo, do you want to say something? I'm in the commentating. Nobody can hear him, but anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's yeah, that moment was special. You know, as soon as I got on court, I was like, you know, I cannot mess this one up. You know,
Right. I have to get him back.
Anyway, I will leave you guys.
Marwan, you were the man.
Right.
Best of luck tomorrow. You've got to recover. You've got to get right. 2 matches in 2 days.
Yeah.
It's going to be an epic final tomorrow. Can't wait for it.
We'll do it.
Thanks,
Cheers,
Marwan.
Bye-bye.
I mean, wow. Does it get any better than that? I mean, he was in that post-match interview.
He is
serious.
He is carrying the entire NSL right now with doing all the duties. No one.
Sean, we love the content. We're content guys.
I mean, he didn't even unprompted comms box appearance there. I mean, just he's doing it all, whether it be for the content, for the fans, on court, off court.
Some great videos on the Instagram of your good friend Johnny Williams featuring Marwan.
Oh, those are brilliant.
Those are absolutely.
Those are so
absolutely
candid.
world class. Miguel in the back seat, smiling away.
Talking about the nights out, post events.
And oh, have there been nights out?
So what do we think here? I really think Philadelphia really kind of taking charge here. I didn't expect. I knew Tina Gillis would be fantastic, but I didn't expect her to be as dominant as she was, and it actually put so much pressure on the other members of the Sono Sharks to make sure they claw into that lead, and it's been difficult to say the least here. But Marina Stefanoni really enjoying the best squash she's ever had in her career.
Yeah, these two pretty evenly matched, of course. Obviously, only is it 6 spots? Yeah, 6 spots separating these two in the rankings. Marina up to a career high of 26 in the world now. Had an absolutely brilliant performance at the U.S. Nationals last weekend, Sean, falling 12-10 in the 5th game to Amanda Sobey. She doesn't need me to remind her, of course, that she was match ball up 10-9 in the 5th game. And Marina just lacking maybe a little bit of the experience that Amanda possesses, but she showed so much class. Won the Richmond Open about a month or 2 ago as well, which is the biggest title of her career to date. So, I mean, she is absolutely rolling, only a year removed from her collegiate career at Drexel. She's checked on for Margot Prow, former Drexel grad. Those two had some battles in college. Played in the college individual nationals.
I do think tactically, I mean, we'll have to see the second period and the third period as it's still all to play for, even though it's been a dominant start by the Freedoms here. Maybe perhaps using the power play when Tina Gillis is on just to stop the bleeding. If she's able to rattle up that many points, essentially giving them this lead.
Right.
It might be worth kind of just jumping on those power plays as a form of defense.
I think the X factor is going to be Salma Haney here because Tine has been so good and has showed so much class here. Really, in terms of at least the rankings, it's going to have to be Salma. That's going to have to step up to Tine, unless it's Marina who is able to put on some sort of master class here. It's going to come down to the world number 15, Salma Haney, to at least be able to hang with Tine and give her teammates a chance.
Yeah, I mean, you see here, I don't think even Melissa Alves really giving her 100%. She's already looking ahead here, but good opportunity for Marina to kind of get her momentum, get her footing into this. She has been playing well here.
Those shots. Just an 80% speed. Follow through into that front right corner. Kill shot. Taking a little bit of the pace off it. Creative. I mean, look how loose that grip is for Melissa. She's really letting the arm go. This is a great opportunity for her with a big lead to really just play around here and get herself eased into this match. That arm is so loose.
I really do think Philadelphia Freedom kind of stunned the Sono Sharks here with that start, as they're looking to do as much as they can to eat into this lead. But this first period, I think, it's gone.
It's gone. Tine was just too solid. Just too solid. She's going to have to be neutralized if the team from South Norwalk has any chance of getting themselves back into this thing. Oh, a little wrong footing. Wee. Freedom up by a dozen. So just going for that neck. She doesn't find it that time, but she had the lead to try something. Maybe she'll get it the next time around. I cannot get over that spaghetti noodle hanging from the right side of Melissa's body right now. That arm is loosey-goosey. She's really feeling herself. Almost Ali Farag-esque here. As in dominant fashion, the Philadelphia Freedom take period number 1 over the Sono Sharks, Sean. Throw down to the glass court here, Inspector. The head coach of the Princeton University women's team, and for tonight, the Sono Sharks, excuse me, the Philadelphia Freedom, is Gail Ramsey.
Strategy the same or a little different?
Very different. It's a whole different game. It's a much more strategy. It's just who's in, what we need from them, and how they get it done.
You had Tina on there for most of the time. Obviously, all players need to play 15 minutes. What's the strategy now moving into periods 2 and 3?
Well, make sure we can even out the time a little bit, but it's really about who's in against who and when. So.
Wow, well done in period number 1, and good luck for the rest of the way. Gail Ramsey, head coach of the Philadelphia Freedom. We'll be right back with period number 2. 1, 2.
Driving the most important initiatives for the growth of squash in the United States.
In tomorrow's finals, the Sono Sharks and Philadelphia Freedom battling it out to be the second women's team to make it. There's Helene Cowles of M Squash. Her daughter Savannah won the Super JCT here last weekend, the GU19 division, a budding star.
I was actually coached by Kathleen and Sean back in my day,
there you
so
go,
I
Sean.
definitely do know them very closely.
Okay.
They're absolutely fantastic squash minds, and their business acumen is just second to none. It's just unbelievable what they've built over there in Connecticut, really expanding, and it's brilliant to see the academies. We need more of that here.
Absolutely,
so,
some top-level
just
junior
fantastic.
players. They've done a brilliant job, so kudos to them.
And
Maddox going to Harvard next year, their son, and Savannah is up next. So good to see as Melissa Alves draws first blood here.
She won't let that first period deter. She would have strategized correctly,
Yeah, and both
knowing
these teams
Kathleen.
vying for the right to face the DC Inferno in tomorrow's final. Obviously, both men teams solidified. It'll be Lake Erie versus Philadelphia. So the Freedom trying to be the second Philly team.
We have
the
someone
finals
coming
tomorrow.
after Jackson and I's jobs here. We got Vera Citrani.
He can't get enough.
I think he's not
get
satisfied with what he's hearing out here and decides to take the matter in his own
Understandably
hands.
so. Understandably so.
All right, Vera, what do we think of this match so far?
I think the Philly Freedom, my bad.
Good catch.
Get him off the comms.
Pro journalist move. No, he saved it. He saved it. He's good.
I think they're just too solid with Tina and Melissa. Yeah, the first period was extremely dominant from them, and like you can see, is like
kinda
right
sucked
now,
the air out of the
I mean, Sono
arena
can't
here.
afford to fall down before Tene even checks on court, because
Yeah.
Tene is the best player out here right now. So
For sure.
Marina's going to have to build up a big lead. It's a lot of pressure on her.
and then Salma coming in and trying to.
Yeah,
That
puts a lot of pressure on Salma,
It's a good rally here.
who's obviously in incredible form, world number
wow.
15.
What a rally.
Oh, it's smart. So smart for Marina, wrapping that cross around the reach of the University of Pennsylvania grad, Melissa Alves. So, Veer, you're looking at a 4-0 victory for the Freedom?
Yeah, that's what it looks like right now. Unless Marina is able to get this lead back, but okay. And then I think
What does Marina have to do here? What would be your advice if you were talking to the Sharks after that first period? What would kind of be your words of wisdom that you might have shared?
I mean, I understand that Marina's trying to take the ball in short, but she's obviously, the lead is against her, and she needs to win a few points by just keeping it straight and tight and just keeping a good structure in the game, and, you know, force Melissa to go for shots. And then once you're close and you're the lead shortening, and then you can start attacking. And then obviously I think they should use the power play on Salma, because she's extremely, you know, talented and can finish the ball. But right now I think Melissa is just able to absorb everything Marina is throwing at her, and yeah, I don't see this unfortunately.
Yeah, this is a bit of a
going.
shock to me.
Yeah.
I thought Marina would do a lot better than this scoreboard here with this matchup.
It's been a long season for Marina. A lot of events. I mean, she's just been on the road constantly.
Yeah,
Had
no,
4 brutal
absolutely.
matches at the U.S. Nationals last weekend, so
But
perhaps the fatigue sinking in.
Also very impressed with Melissa. She's been very clinical here.
That's a good one.
Good hands.
Yeah, it's been a tough schedule, I think, for Marina. She was at the British. I don't know if many people know she went to Spain after that for a copper event.
She looked like she was just having fun there with all the boat rides.
That's true.
I know Vera wants to go there now.
100%. If they have a men's event in Madrid, I'll definitely show up. And then she had the U.S. Nationals. Yeah, it's not easy. It's a lot of squash, and I'm sure she's looking forward to a long break after this.
I'm sure you're pretty familiar with Marina's game here. Obviously, she had a lot of battles in college with your former teammate and still current training partner, Siva Subramaniam, when Cornell and Harvard went at it.
Vera, why have you not gotten Siva in this NSL format?
That's a great question.
She would be box office.
She would be
Oh, for
lovely.
sure. Like power plays, throw the money on Siva always. But I don't know. I don't know if she was approached by the NSL, or if she was. I don't know. I don't want to say that she was not interested. Yeah, I honestly don't know much about that. But it would be great to have like people like Sherbini in this format. Just imagine that.
Oh, of course.
Go hard in this format.
I mean, Sherbini would be lights out on the power
Power
play.
play.
Just like probably the best, like the GOAT in the female game, for sure. Oh, it's close. Yeah, this is looking tough for the Sono Sharks right now.
Yeah, the crowd's quiet with how dominant they've been.
It was a tough act to follow after that last match.
Yeah,
So
so
no,
what-
not out of it. Still hanging around.
It's what Marina doesn't have to do right now. She needs to keep the rallies going, try to get, you know, closer in the score line, and then attack.
Yeah, it does feel like Marina's super strength is that physicality.
Yeah.
So it doesn't need to force the issue here. Not that Melissa can't hang with her per se physically, but I feel like the longer these rallies go, it favors Marina slightly.
Just making a move here.
But that was a tight drop played with a lot of margin. Wasn't an inch above the 10. It was just really tight, fading into the sidewall, top of the bounce. That's what she needs, is working the ball corner to corner, not taking any crazy risks.
What do you guys make of the final tomorrow, especially the men?
I'm eager. The way Victor played, normally I would say Philly would be favored, but the way Victor played and how solid those other two were, Bernat and I mean, Yannick, I could not have been more impressed with. He was so rock solid yesterday. So I don't think there are really any holes in the lineup of the Lake Erie Beacons, but Philly obviously so strong. We know how solid Lakey is. Abwelgar had his moments on the power play where he couldn't miss. And of course you have the world number 5, Marwan El-Sharbaghi, who in theory should be the star player in that matchup.
Yeah, I hate to toot my own horn here, but I've gotten every prediction correct so far on the playoffs, and I feel like every time I've looked at the matchups, it's been clear cut to me, but for the men's tomorrow, I actually don't know. I think Victor actually matches up pretty well against Marwan, given their head-to-head. And I think the depth on both teams, I do think the X factor will be Mohamed Abwelgar, and seeing how much he can rattle off points. If he was playing like today, I'm not sure how Bernat or Yannick can withhold that.
Yeah.
There's the...
I didn't answer the question, Veer, and I'm going to throw it to you. Who do you think is going to win it tomorrow?
I mean, it's hard to say because I think Philly on paper are the favorites, but especially in these formats, you never know. Like the way Victor played yesterday was just incredible, and he didn't let any one of us, Miguel, Tom, and myself, he didn't let us settle at all. And
yeah,
he was just so solid. He just absorbed everything we threw at him, and I think tomorrow, I think Marwan is the guy who can contain Victor, because I don't know if you guys have seen him play recently. Marwan's got the win in 3 the last few times, and I think it'll be very mental for Victor when he plays Marwan, because Marwan's really smart, and of course Abu is the big difference. He was just so solid. Not saying that Bernat and Yannick don't do anything with the ball, but Abu's attacking skills are just, I think, the best out of the 6 guys on court. And yeah, they have Nathan as well, who's extremely steady and solid, and is a really good squash player himself.
You know, Nathan is a very interesting player. I think he doesn't get enough credit of how good of a squash player he is. I'm actually curious to get your perspective on what makes him so good and solid.
And before you go ahead there, Sean, I just want to comment on the power player. It's really smart from the Freedom. Pelaya's checked on, probably the weak link for the Freedom here. Marina beginning to make a move, and immediately before Sono is able to draw even, Philadelphia neutralizing Marina with Pelaya's, who is a very forward attacking player. So Philadelphia well coached here by Gail Ramsey, the longest tenured coach in college squash for the Princeton Tigers. But I don't want to interrupt Veer here, as we're keeping an eye on this power play.
No, of course, this is more important at the moment. But yeah, talking about Nathan Lake, I think he's just so steady, and any time you give him on the ball, he's just so lethal with his attacks. And that's Marina shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, and I think the key to take Nathan on is to take time away from him. If you give him time, he can really trouble you and make you feel uncomfortable. But I think guys like Yannick and Bernat, who play at an extremely fast pace and take the ball early, can trouble Nathan. But just in general, talking about the match tomorrow, I think I want to see how Abu does, because someone like an Abu playing Victor would be so exciting to watch, especially on a power play, because if you've seen throughout the season, Victor has been so solid.
Goodness me! Mustard on the serve return. She should have shaved that for her own power play. Marina Stefanoni with authority, thunderous into the neck.
She's so casual.
Wow.
She's so casual.
Whether
she's
look at
that.
Abu playing Victor would be so. She's She's loving her time out there.
Oh, here's the little fake
exhibition.
And the winner on the lob after that little fake. Putting on a show, defending the power play. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
Just nonchalant.
Yeah, but like I said, I think Abulgar is the guy who I think is going to be the key for Philly to get over the line tomorrow.
I would agree. I would agree.
All right, so this is where
Oh, man.
the Sono Sharks need to make a move.
Yeah, the ball was down.
So Sono still has their power play at their disposal.
Yeah, I think Salma. This is really crucial. I think Salma needs.
Still waiting Tene to come on here for Philly. Now, if I'm Philly, I'm waiting as long as I possibly can to sub Tene on because you want her to be fresh as she possibly can be for the third. She's probably going to play major minutes in that third period to make sure the Freedom come out with a win here. So ideally, you keep Catalina on there as long as possible.
Oh, she traps her.
Here we go.
In a power play.
This is the period.
So what Veer wanted to see, Salahani.
I was hoping to see that coming in soon, and yeah, I think this is a perfect time to get that in.
Yeah, Sono has to at least tie the score at the end of these 2 minutes, if not take the lead, and I think they can with Haney.
100%.
That's 2 points in less than 15 seconds.
This might be a long 2 minutes, folks.
Pelaya's great hands, very attacking player, but at 33 years old, it's a lot of work, a lot of tread on those tires. Put in those legs.
Gotta have a count on the shoulder bumps during every power play.
Yeah, I think this is gonna.
Oh,
wow!
Wow!
Wow! Well done.
That was crisp.
I think this is gonna go to the wire, this period. If it's between Tina and Salma.
Oh, we'll have to agree, especially if Salma's able to build a small lead on the.
She's got to be able to, have a 4 to 5 point lead here. I think would put them in a good competitive spot. I think with
Tene was just
her
solid.
class.
But Salma looks to have raised her level.
Oh my goodness! Wow, behind the back! Shot of the match.
Wow! 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 Oshaba Shui, Catalina Pelaya's.
Shot of the evening, actually.
Oh, wow.
I should say.
That was unbelievable. Defending the power play at all costs.
All right, this is.
Oh, wow. Still not over that.
She sneak a couple more here.
Oh, no. Tene was just
her
2 out of court.
Ball just sailing out. So see the replay on the right side of our screen. Oh, delicious.
What a lift there.
That was phenomenal.
These are tough movements for Catalina here.
Catalina's so talented, it's crazy. Wow. Oh, she got
got that back. She got that back.
My goodness. No, this is a brilliant defense by her.
That is it.
It's a great
Scary hours now.
The 3-year captain at Trinity College subs off for a well-deserved rest. And now here comes Tene Gillis down 2. Get your popcorn ready. We're in for what should be a down-to-the-wire matchup here in this second period. I have to think that the way Tene looked in that first period, she's the favorite here to pull off the mini comeback. But Salma does appear to have raised her level and gotten her teeth sunken into this match.
Costly error.
Yeah, it's not the shot there on the boast. Found herself in kind of an awkward position there.
Wow, we're hitting
that pace.
Salma. Oh, it's a great shot.
Just got caught there.
Just like that, it's tie game now. They needed a bigger lead than this.
Oh,
Salma's so solid, man.
Great way to shot. Obviously, Olivia Weaver not present in this matchup, Veer. She was supposed to be in that Tene spot.
Wow.
Oh, sniper.
What a
Salma
shot.
Haney. Back and forth we go. Sharks back out to a 1-point lead. It's been the big topic of discussion in the women's game right now is can Olivia Weaver break into that top 3 on the women's side and potentially even reach the world #1 ranking. Do you think that she has the goods to potentially be a future world #1 one day?
100%. I mean, just look at how physical she is. Like, I think the only difference for me is, I think her attacking game. She's, of course, I think one of the probably top 2 fittest girls out there. And yeah, I think her shooting game, if that goes up another notch, and 100% she could be world #1. There's no doubt about it.
Wait, so I have a hot take about this here. Who do you think can crack into the top 3 to break that big 3 between Amina Orfi and Olivia Weber?
I'm going to let Veer answer that one.
I think I'm going to go out and answer the hot take here. I think Amina Orfi actually can break that.
I don't even know if that's a hot take, though, Sean. I mean, she is. I think it's similar with Amina, though. So physical for her age, and such a great line hitter, and has such solid and consistent length. But it's really the short game that eludes her at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you think?
I think if Olivia can get 20% better in her shooting game to the front, and just getting more attacking in her game style, she's obviously the best defender out there and gets every ball back. She has the better chance than Amina Orfi, because I think she is, of course, Amina Orfi is so like physical, and her hitting is so incredible. But I think just pure physicality, I would give Olivia the edge, just because how consistent she's been. And I think another girl who can do damage is Satomi Watanabe. She's beaten Amina the last 2 times in close 5 games. And of course, I'm always rooting for Siva to, go.
I also think she's up there.
Honestly,
for sure.
Yeah. You know what?
I mean,
Shervini's retirement could be coming in the next 2 years. I mean, who knows?
Jackson, do you know something we don't?
I don't want to bet on that, but it's just in terms of the number of matches. I think she's close to 600 career matches now.
She is only 28, though.
She's still
She's like,
young
Jackson
enough.
knows something.
But 8 world championships. I mean, the number of matches that she's played, and it's like, how much longer is she going to be able to maintain a top 3 level? Maybe even if she doesn't retire in 3 years, is she still going to be top 3 in the world? I'm not sure.
I mean, we got to talk about someone from India, actually. Anat.
Oh yeah,
Thanks. She's up. She's eyeing that ranking as well. And I mean, how has she been? I mean, I don't know if you have a relationship with her.
Yeah, I mean,
known her
pretty well. Like from the same team, travel together.
Steps together. Yeah.
I mean, no, she doesn't. She doesn't train at Cornell, but yeah, of course.
Well,
I mean,
no, but over the years, I mean, of course, not now.
I have spent a lot of time with her the last few months because we've been playing so many tournaments together, and yeah, I mean, pretty close to her family, and yeah, she's been working with Greg for the last year now, and of course, Saurav Ghosal, the best Indian player ever, is
coming back.
Unfortunately not. I don't know if you guys read about it. He's hurt his hip, and
oh no,
it's going to be tough to make a comeback now. But yeah, he's very much involved in Anahat's progress and her game, and you can see it. I mean, I don't know if you all saw Anahat played Siva at the British, and it almost went to 5. Yeah, it was incredible.
At her talent level, I don't know who you were cheering for that one, but
I was watching that, and I unfortunately did not coach anyone.
So we got a task for Veer to get both Siva and Anahat join the NSL next year.
I don't think Anahat can join the NSL because she's going to college, and that's.
Can we announce where she's going? Or are we keeping on that?
She is. I know where she's going, but I don't know if it's the right platform to announce it.
Well, if you guys want Veer's Venmo, if you Venmo him for a certain amount, he will tell you.
I mean,
you got to sign a non-disclosure.
Classified information. Now, this is interesting. Marina started the period. Margot Prow will not play here in the second for the Sono Sharks. Marina was first, and now she's back on to close things out here in the third.
It's very tactical.
The one, yeah, it's interesting that the Sharks feel
Wait,
that the second period is important. You can, but the rule is, and this rule very rarely comes into play, but every player on their respective team must play at least 15 minutes over the course of the match. So Margot is going to have to play a lot of minutes in that next period. I'm not sure how long her shift was in the first. Marina thunderous with width,
And can the 22-year-old step up to the world number 6? There's another error from today, and Sono's in the lead just like that with 90 seconds to go.
This is a good data point for Sono Sharks. Clearly, this matchup works better.
Oh, wow. And another error. Another error.
This?
But so now, just like that, we thought that the Sharks were down and out. We thought that Philly was potentially cruising to a 4-0 victory here tonight.
I mean, if you find the right matchup, this is what happens.
Rejuvenated here with some pep in her step.
Marina's really
Quality's
pushing
gone
the
up.
pace here.
Quality's gone up for Stefanoni dramatically.
It's incredible.
It's a different Marina here on the back end of this third, and now with a 3-point cushion, she's going to be the one to try to drain as much clock as possible and extend these rallies with under 60 seconds to play. It's tight work, perfect width. I can't believe Tene scraped that back. Yeah, she's starting to find her length. Just
oh my God.
Hitting it a foot deeper in the court now. I mean, this is a completely different Stefanoni than what we saw in the opening of this period.
She's everywhere, Marina.
Yeah, this is
what a shot.
Wow.
Tene responds.
She needs to go. She needs to go.
She's got to go quick. She needs to get
20
this
seconds.
point done, and she needs to get another serve off in the next 17 seconds.
Oh,
no!
She's not happy.
Oh, I think this is over, unfortunately.
And there goes my shootout dreams. Thank you, Marina Stefanoni.
Oh, shot.
Marina extending as the clock gets double zeros.
Wow.
What a performance! Big time fist pump as she looks back at the Sono bench. Marina Stefanoni, heroics in the second. And now,
incredible. Sono
with a chance to win it in the third, just like that. What a comeback. Let's throw down to our master of ceremonies, Ryan Leslie.
What are your predictions now, third period going in?
Marina back in. Was that always a part of the plan, or was that on the fly?
That was just thinking and seeing what was happening. I think Marina did a good job, but she had a little bit of trouble getting into it. She started feeling more comfortable. Salma went in. She did better, but it was the right thing to do to put Marina back in.
Your first season with the NSL, you're here in the semifinals. One period to go for the championship. How's your experience been, and what has it been like for Sono here with the NSL and the Sharks?
We love it. We love these girls. We love the spirit. We're all in. We're going for it. I love NSL. I love growing squash. I think this is the right format to grow our game, and we're going to go all in and support it all the way.
Well, there you go. Good luck in period number 3. I can see the anxiety as we move into it. One more period to go to see who will take on District Inferno. Grab a drink.
Tried it for myself, and it was something that I really enjoyed and was something that would get me up and moving and be like a more productive person.
I just squash because it was one of the sports that really attracted me, and the places that we would travel to, it was really like eye-catching to me.
Honestly, I went there and it was good vibes, a good community, and so I was like, okay, I think squash is a sport that I want to play.
Ever since I picked up the racket, I just like really like this sport because it's unique from other sports.
It made for me.
I fell in love with the game when I first hopped on court.
I don't know, it's just different and it just challenged me, and I like being challenged.
When I tried it, I fell in love with it.
Oh, it's just like something new and like different, but like also at the same time like it's fun to me and I'm good at it. So like I want to compete and get better.
It's not an easy sport. I mean, it demands so much and it takes a lot out of you, but the reward is so fulfilling.
All right, who wants a hat? Nick Kokiko, you want a hat? Oh, I got some people. Oh, that's it's not a good throw.
Welcome back to the state-of-the-art Arlen Specter U.S. Squash Center, the home of the 2025 National Squash League playoffs. It's the first year that we've had women's teams participating in the NSL. All 4 teams here this weekend vying for the top spot, the NSL Championship, right here in 2025. And I thought we were headed straight to a blowout, to be quite honest. I thought the Philadelphia Freedom, led by Tanae Gillis, the world number 6, were going to cruise to a 4-0 victory after what we saw in that dominant first period. But just like that, facing about a half a dozen point deficit in the second period, Marina Stefanoni checks on for the Sono Sharks. It was her second shift of the second period. Very rare to see the same player have 2 shifts in either the first or second period. More common, of course, in the third, where there are 3 substitutions allowed as opposed to 2. So an incredible tactical decision by Sono to get Marina back in there. And she was unconscious. She really found her form over the last few minutes of that third period. Her length was finding its way to the back of the court. Perfect width on her crosses. Elmer's glued to the side wall, consistently on her straight line hitting. And she was able to come all the way back and win the second period for Sono. It's all knotted up. Now in the third period, anything can happen. 30 minutes, 3 substitutions per team, 2 power plays for each of these squads. And I can't wait to see what happens here, boys. Veer Chatrani and Sean Choi joining me up here in the commentary booth.
Great start from Kata.
My only concern here is, will their decision to not feature Margot in that second period hurt them in this third?
Yeah, that's, I think that's exactly what I was telling Jackson. I think having Margot on for at least, I'd say, 10 minutes this period, that's when Philly has to take advantage of the scoreline, and especially with Tina and Melissa. They got to be really smart with their tactics, and of course they need a good start. If Sono wants to win, Salma needs a big lead here, so Margot doesn't have too much pressure, you know. And
shots!
Great shot!
What a shot!
Yeah, Kata has some incredible attacks.
Oh, wow.
Oh, she got it.
Oh, she got that back, though.
One too many.
Too much front wall for Haney there, but after going the wrong way at Pelaez, what a get at 33 years old.
Wow. Wow. This is just...
There's a little flick.
Shot making
hanging around.
101.
She's hanging around against the world number 15. Tight.
No, Veer, you're right. This is the matchup that Salma really needs to capitalize on. And we'll see. I'm not quite sure if this is tactically correct from Freedom, but I stand corrected here already. As Catalina is more than holding her own.
Yeah, this is very impressive from Catalina.
Wow.
Shots.
It's clinical. As long as she can keep it within 2 to 3.
Yeah, if Catalina can...
Oh, wow.
Wow, just look at that.
Oh, my goodness.
Those hands are a joke.
Bogota, Colombia. I believe she's the sole South American remaining in these playoffs.
Oh, my goodness.
She's loving it.
It's all tied up here.
This is incredible.
Yeah, this is not what I expected. All credits to Catalina.
So many different matchups.
Wow, there. Haney's got strong. Now Haney's got strong, and she's reeling. She is absolutely reeling here. This is something that the Sharks cannot afford to happen. It's a big-time mismatch, and Pelaez is making the most of this. She really went for that. Missed by a millimeter, and Haney
capitalizes.
Salma needs a big push here, I think.
Yeah, you can tell she's a little rattled with what the scoreline is right now.
It's always hard to play someone so tricky when you've never played them before. You don't know what to expect, and of course, Catalina has nothing to lose, and she's just going to go for it. And there are days where it all comes off.
First power play of the third period. 2 minutes for the Freedom.
This
2
is
minutes.
so smart.
Wow.
So the 2 minute right off the bat. Pelaez looking to open up a bit of a wound here. And this is such smart.
Wow. Good
Need
Need to hurry up.
Philly. Gail Ramsey, kudos to her. I think this is a great call by Philly.
This is so impressive from Catalina.
And you know what? I might almost call the 1 minute power play immediately after. Just put some major pressure onto.
Oh,
and
yes!
she's put it away. James Wilstrop, beat your heart out. Oh my goodness.
look at that.
I mean, what a performance. She is.
Oh my
fire
goodness.
Put away in the back right. Weight of shot.
It's a match full of surprises. First Marina, now Catalina.
Oh, wow.
Capitalizing on these matchups.
You're looking at someone who's 97 in the world, taking on a top 15 player, and so impressive.
Wrong footing there from
It's all
Salma,
good.
trying to steady the ship.
There's still 50 seconds left.
Oh, wow, what a line.
Nick, but the subtle hold on the volley. Elmer's glued to the side wall.
Oh, that's great.
Another piece of excellent deception from Salma Haney.
look at the
Why
line.
she is the world number 15. I mean, this is quality for both players. Elias really stepping up to the moment.
Yeah, she quits on that, as she should.
And after an onslaught over those first 30 seconds or so.
Extremely costly.
Oh, no!
way! Wait, what?
2 gifts
Oh,
here.
my
From
goodness
the same
me.
service box every time.
That's due off the serve.
And that's the end of the power play.
Wow.
That is a brilliant power
Guys
play.
there. Pair of aces for Pelaez, who's going to keep it
Do you
going.
think they need
here.
to
No
look at a substitution? Yeah, that's good.
very
Right on
smart.
time.
Incredible from Catalina.
So now with a 4-point lead, here comes Tine Gillis for her first of what you would presume to be 2 shifts here in the third period. We've yet to see Margot Prow for the Sono Sharks. Nearly 6 minutes in here. So she's going to have a long shift in sort of the mid-section of this
Shot.
This 30.
Oh,
match.
wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Incredible.
Great
What an
shot.
adjustment, the way she's contorted her body to keep that straight, took that ball so far out in front of her. That's the experience from the Egyptian. This is absolutely world-class squash. I feel the quality has gone up so much from that first period from both teams. I mean, now we're getting some great
that's
quality
good.
here. Haney with the scrape.
And substitution for the Sono Sharks. Bringing out
Oh, Marina.
Immediately, she
Wow.
likes this
There's
matchup.
Marina. Okay. So the Sharks looking to neutralize Tine with Marina as they did in the second period. Once again, got to keep our eye on that Margot Prow minute count.
Very crucial to know how much time Marina has left on court.
Yeah, Marina can play as much as she likes, as long as Prow gets her 15. Marina's golden.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Marina is taking it to the world number 6 with rapid pace from the jump.
She's everywhere.
She's really on her toes here. What a get. No, it's just too tight. It's perfectly
we know
executed by
Tina
Tine on the counter.
Took that personally, what happened at the end of that second period. Both just such fantastic movers.
Incredible.
Oh, wow. And
I'm loving this.
Tine's guessed wrong there, but once again, it's the IQ of Marina going extra wide on the cross to get it around the Belgian number 1. Yeah, and Marina's just found her length here. Her length was sort of bouncing a little bit too short.
Wow.
First and
that's
second periods, but
fantastic.
now she's
Keep in mind, Sono
really
Sharks
finding her depth.
have all their power plays present.
Yes, they do.
I mean, it was all Philadelphia Freedom for the first 35 minutes of this match, guys. I mean, this is a shocking turnaround. Tanae Gillis really struggling with the U.S. national semifinalist, the U.S. number 3.
Wow, shabash.
Beautiful shot.
Bravo from the midcourt to Tanae Gillis.
Play for the Sono Sharks. 1 minute. Sono Sharks.
So here's the 1 minute power play for Sono.
Oh, it
Marina's
should be
going to
Marina.
serve.
Sure.
Yeah.
1 minute. Power play.
And she can serve from anywhere at any time. See immediately Tina Gillis slowing down the ball.
Tina's such a good defender, and
Marina's got to go here. Yeah, this is great. Just Tanae really throwing the ball up into the lights here.
but I think that's her biggest strength as well. Like even when you watch her play, like just the defense is so
Marina's
solid.
got to just pick up the ball here. Yep.
Oh, that's interesting to
Just
hear
reset.
here. Maybe, I mean, this could be another wake-up call for Tina Gillis, realizing that this type of defensive plays actually works better on Marina.
The 1 minute
Wow.
power play is so
Great
tough to
shot.
get stuck into. Oh, ripper into the
Got
left
that.
leg.
Oh, it's a great hold.
Oh, this is unbelievable movement from Gillis.
Still in it.
Feels like Marina's had 2 winners in this rally already.
That's a
Oh,
great
that's
shot.
perfect.
Wow. What a shot.
That's 3. You'll take 3 points on the 1 minute power play any day. It's well done for Marina against the world number 6.
Wow. Who's going to win this?
16-all, 1-all, absolutely nothing separating these two teams. Sono still with their 2 minute power play, Philly with their 1 minute power play remaining. So let's keep that in mind. Once again, we're waiting to see Margot Prow. We haven't seen her since the first period. I think Sono's going to wait till Tanae checks off here and then maybe sub on Margot to take on Melissa.
That's a quick kill.
Ferocious one.
Marina's got to hang in here. Cannot have a drop in focus.
Do you think Philly uses their power play right now or when Melissa comes in?
I think they're going to wait
Marina's
till...
just too physical. She's too on her toes right now. I think
they're
you
gonna
gotta
wait.
wait. I think we got to wait.
Yeah, I think just better to use it when Margot is on with Melissa.
I think you're right.
Oh, it's costly.
Philly back up front.
Wow, what a
Wow,
shot.
that's gorgeous.
There's nothing between these two teams.
It's a back and forth affair.
You got to favor Sono Sharks here because of the 2 minute power play, but
I know the score's tied, but it feels like Tanae's starting to get a bit of a foothold in here. Marina needs to keep volleying the ball, keep unsettling Tanae, keep the pressure up. Oh, that's excellent
wow.
reach. What a rally. Oh,
Wow.
shots. Shots.
It's definitely the best I've seen Marina play in a while.
She's on fire right now.
I mean, we can see some frustrations now from Tina Gillis. She's rattled.
Yeah, I think she wasn't expecting this, honestly.
Marina. Now this is the movement we're accustomed to seeing from Marina.
Oh,
So
that's good.
physical. She takes the long way to dig that ball out of the back
What a
left.
shot.
Let's go.
Inch perfect back.
Beautiful drop shot. Glued to the sidewall.
Glued to the sidewall. Elmer's glued, dare I say. Sono up 3. Looking to take the first ever NSL Women's Championship back to South Norwalk as that ball just sneaking in along the right sidewall. You're gonna have to get through Philly and DC to do it. All eyes on this final semifinal match here from Spectre.
Oh,
as
that's costly,
did for today.
Marina's just reading her so
cross
well.
drop, and here comes a sub, and Marina once again outplays the world number 6. Here's the world number 20, the French woman, Melissa Alves.
Melissa Alves does favor this matchup. We saw it in the earlier periods. She does well against Marina.
If Sono Sharks manage to win this, I think Marina's the MVP for sure.
She has to be.
No doubt about that. She got Veer's vote.
So Margot Prow, we see on the right side of our screens, getting ready to go, taking final sip of water. She'll check on. Guys, who closes this out? Are you going to go for Salma Haney or Marina Stefanoni for that final shift of the third period? The way Marina's playing, it almost feels like
here
as
comes
many minutes as
Margot.
she's played.
Keep in mind, she's got to do a big shift here now.
This is a big decision.
We haven't seen her.
This is a big decision for Sono here. Who's going to close things out? But Margot has to keep Sono in the match. In the meantime, it's a costly error from Melissa.
Melissa can't be giving that away.
Margot, a 4-point lead.
I think the
Can
next
she hang on here?
The next 7 minutes, extremely important for Melissa. Oh wow!
It's 5.
Melissa really needs to take advantage of this and try to get Philly back.
The Sharks would love to. I mean, if you told Sono that after Margot's shift they were up by 1 or 2, I mean, you would be thrilled with that. As talented as Margot is, a former first-team All-American in college, she's going up against the world number 20 here.
Like you said, first-team All-American. Love to see so many college squash representations this weekend in every single team. Honestly, it's great.
I believe in this matchup, we have 4 of the 6 participants, college squash alumni. Just loving the team format.
Yeah, you have Margot, Melissa, Catalina, and Marina.
And we have right now Jackson Bragman, our co-commentator here, also in the college squash. He hasn't announced if he's going pro or not yet, but
keep people on their toes.
Love to see Bragman on Squash TV at one point.
I'm asked pretty frequently if why don't I play in the NSL, and I usually.
Oh wow! What a shot!
What a put away there for Melissa.
No, but yeah, Jackson, why aren't you in the NSL draft?
I just laugh. I just laugh whenever I'm asked that question. It's not much to say really. It's pretty self-explanatory. I think if you've seen my backhand, that's or my forehand or my movement or my fitness. That's I'm the total package really.
All right, Philly back in the lead.
Just like that, Beer. Down 5 only a couple minutes ago.
Wow, this is the question of the year essentially, right? Who's going to finish off for Sono Sharks? Is it going to be Marina or
What do you guys
Salma?
think? Oh, it's unfortunate.
I'm just not sure how long Marina's got. Is she?
She can play it as long as she wants.
Okay. So Margot needs to finish the 15 minutes, and I'm not even sure how long Margot has.
Right. Yeah. No. She has to do a long shift here.
I think another 6-7 minutes.
I believe so.
I don't know if it's quite that long. She's been out there a few minutes already. Not sure how long that first period shift was. I mean,
she got it.
Oh, nearly. What a lob from the lefty.
This is good.
Wow.
This is good. Burn the clock with Margot, and also don't let Melissa
Sean,
score any
right.
points.
Just smart.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, it's costly. Oh, lucky.
Restart the clock.
Left benefits Melissa.
Oh,
though.
she went
has
for
to
it.
Understand that. She has gone for it. And maybe this will allow Margot to let the arm go, and even after these
She has let it
2
go.
minutes, she'll be able to maintain that.
I honestly would prefer Marina over Salma Hani.
I agree.
You know, to finish off.
I agree. It just depends on the physicality. If Marina's fresh enough, if she feels like she has enough left in the tank.
And also, I
after
think
a very long season. Oh, what a shot!
What a shot, Margot.
With some Matthias Knudsen-esque top spin, perhaps.
Wow, Margot Prow.
Oh, and another ripper. It's condiments left and right.
I think it's in the blood of every Drexel alumni.
Yes. Correct.
There are a lot of rippers.
thought Jackson was just rooting for.
No, it's not. It's just it was so out. I just saw it hit the line. I was so excited that I knew what the call was there. So certain. It was very close. I had the perfect. Sometimes you just have the perfect angle, Sean. Sometimes you just have
She has tied it up now.
Barbados #1.
Wow. Oh, it's close.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I would love to see Marina finish off because I'm pretty sure Philly would send back Tina Gillis to end this period, and Marina loves that matchup, as we could see.
Or, funny enough, do we keep Melissa Alves in there?
Can you do that?
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
they don't have to use the substitution.
Okay.
Well, that would be it would be too long of a shift.
That's also
probably,
a fair
yeah,
point.
because, yeah, that's right.
Does Philly only has one
or throw
sub left?
Catalina in there with her hands.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
So many questions.
I mean, what does this come to? The first period, we were talking about how Tine was far and away the best player out here, and now we're questioning if
everything
if the
here.
mismatch against Marina Stefanoni is the right one. And you know what's so fun about this, guys, is I think the level of tactics and how smart these coaches and players have become about the NSL rules has gone up dramatically, where, Sean, last year we commented a lot of matches where the players and coaches had no idea what the heck was going on, did not know how to handle these situations. Now the coaches even outsmarting us up here in the commentary booth sometimes. So it's really fun to see the evolution of the NSL from that standpoint, the understanding of the rules and the nuance and the tactics that accompany the NSL scoring system. As it's another big rally here. Margot's doing well to hang on.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
What a shot, Margot.
She's really dug in here.
She's letting it loose. Oh, my
loose
goodness
once
me.
again.
Another one. Incredible power hitting from Margot.
You know, we questioned her with how long she has to play her, but she is proving us all wrong. She's taking the matter into her own hands. Oh, it's a good counter. Oh, ambitious.
Wow. Oh no, she can't afford to do that.
It's an error. Can't let it slip away here.
Got almost 10 minutes left on the clock now. Right under 11. Melissa Alves needs to make a move. Keep in mind, they do have a 1-minute power play.
Looks like they're planning something in the next few minutes.
The big schemers here.
It's true, that power play has to be called before the 4-minute mark.
Oh, that kill is unbelievable.
That's what I love about this this league, you know, like anyone of any ranking, be it like 100 in the world or top 20 in the world, you never know. Anything can happen.
35-37.
No, you're so right, and you don't get to see all these different variety of matchups we get to see.
It's
And I'm
very,
sure
very cool.
Even as a player, it's so exciting to be able to play.
I mean, you saw it in the second period of the last match with Finlay outplaying Marwan.
Oh, Finlay was too good today.
Finlay was just too good, especially in the second, when he had time and flexibility and freedom to operate. In the first and third, he wasn't really put in the best positions. As Philly's mounting a comeback.
Yeah,
now,
Melissa
back
just
and forth
grinding
we go.
away here. Before we know it, it's a 1-point lead now. Gorgeous lines there.
Oh, what a shot!
Great catch.
Great going
Just
out of
sailing
court.
out there.
Wow, Margot doing really well
Alves
here.
breathing heavy.
Okay, there it is.
All right, so here comes Gillis.
Gillis really needs to get the lead because I'm pretty sure Salma Marina would be gunning to get out there.
I think it's got to be Marina, guys.
Oh, of course they did.
I have a feeling they're going to go for Salma, just given that Marina's spent so much time out there already.
Oh, that's a good line.
Massively physical rallies. I do think Marina could be the right call here. If she can muster another
Curious to
solid
know
7 minutes.
how many more minutes that Margot needs to play here.
She's got to be close, if not already over that 15-minute mark. She's been out there for a while here in the third rather.
Oh, nearly.
Tie game.
This is
8 minutes,
crazy.
30 seconds left.
Sean, do you want to do the honors?
No, you can do it.
Absolutely. Well, we gotta wait now. Hopefully we have another opportunity. Hopefully we have another opportunity.
I know we'll definitely have. We definitely will.
Yes,
Oh,
Margot.
Wow.
Sean Choi, there's nothing separating these two teams right now.
It's brilliant.
Wait, is the scoreboard correct?
Yes.
Is it 39 all? Oh, never mind. I apologize.
wow.
I thought.
No, but we said it anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. I retract it.
Great line.
Oh,
Great
Shot
line.
again.
Shot again. Weight of shot. Elmer's glued to the side wall.
So impressive
It's a
from
powerful
Margot.
forehand that Margot Prow has.
She may know something about Tina Gillis's game that we don't.
Okay, this is extremely crucial. I think Tina has to get to level in the score in this. Oh no!
And you rather call the power play on Prow
Then
Prow
Marina,
late in her
yeah,
shift.
right.
Prow with heavy legs as opposed to Marina or Salma. So this is the right call. What a dig! This is it for Margot. She's got to extend these rallies. Just dig one more ball back.
Shot.
Wow.
Beautiful volley.
It's a great
drop there.
finish by Gillis, but it came about 10 seconds later than she would have liked.
Oh,
It's ace.
Oh, yes.
She
you don't
loved
want
that.
You don't want that on the serve return.
What a shot.
Oh,
that's good.
So
I
tight.
mean, that is gorilla glued to the sidewall. That is tight.
Back on level. Wow.
One more. I think she's got room for one more here.
Tene so strong in that forearm. That overhead backhand.
Our play is over. Stop the clock. We have our final.
All right,
Here we go.
Who
Who will it be?
Who is
Who will
it?
it be?
Oh, Marina's coming
And
in.
Marina Stefanoni is coming back. I think this has to be an NSL record. This is Marina's 5th shift of the match. She is the Iron Man of this contest, bouncing around. She's going to have a well-deserved rest after this matchup. She's going to enjoy her off-season. It's been a long year for Marina. First year out of college, climbing up to the world number 26 ranking. One of her final tests against the world number 6, down 1.
What a treat, guys. Both matches going to wire in the third.
We thought that Sono was down and out, but now trailing by only a point here with 6 minutes to play.
Yeah, my predictions have gone absolutely the opposite way this evening.
It's a lengthy
All right,
first rally.
Here we go, guys. Who do we have to finish this out?
I think you have to go for Marina. She's won this matchup all night long.
How about you, Veer?
Tough to say, man. I think.
I'm going to go for the Lightnings. The Freedom.
Okay. Yes, me too.
I think if Marina, sorry, go ahead.
I think Gillis' experience would be extremely key here. I think she's going to keep the rallies long and just, not allow Marina to do much with the ball and just try to grind her down, because I think physically Tina has the edge.
Wow.
But Marina's doing exceptionally well.
What
Look
a
at that.
rally. Oh, my goodness.
Honestly,
Perfect width on the cross, and Tene almost gave up a little bit there.
Just hard to
She
say
is
right now.
absolutely cashed.
It's so hard to
Both
say.
players running on fumes.
There's nothing between them.
Oh, no.
Just try to grind her down.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I do feel like Marina's going to want to be up a
at the
couple
length.
points as we get to the end. Tina might be the fresher woman, but I'm not sure. I don't know.
Oh, that's good. We
Shot.
saw a slight
Great
fist bump
power
there.
hitting from them. 4 minutes. Honestly, would love to see a shootout tonight.
No. Would have loved to, but we're going to have to crown a winner here after this third.
I think Freedom might take it.
Yeah, as you said, it's the experience, and I think it's given her ample time to analyze Marina's game.
Marina knows how to dig.
There's some breathing room now.
Dana Gillis just running
now
away
or never.
with it.
It's now or never for Stefanoni. Down under 4 minutes to go. The clock not a factor quite yet, but if she loses this rally, yeah, there's the error. So now
crucial.
down 5. We've got just under 200 seconds to play. Marina may have to start taking some risks here. Maybe not this rally, but soon. Hasn't been flashy from Gillis, but she's
moving around.
Really dug in here, and she's buzzing around the court. And that lengthy exchange in the first point of this matchup.
Oh!
That's a wrong footing for Marina.
Taxi!
Marina won that first point after these two checked on. It was over a minute-long rally, and I think although Marina won it, took a lot out of her. With a taxi to cut the deficit to 4. Not a huge rush for
Marina
Marina
needs
here.
to go for it. She has to go for
I don't
shots.
think quite yet she does, Veer.
How long do we have? 2.5 minutes?
I think it depends on the outcome of this rally. Oh, what a gap.
Great rally.
Tene just really throwing the ball up into the lights. Using a lot of height on the front wall here, trying to drain clock.
Yeah,
it's another huge
Dana
rally.
Gillis is so good at doing this.
Yeah, these are unvaluable balls for Marina. Here's a chance for Marina. She has to capitalize. And on we play. Oh, and there's the error, and that could be trouble. Now here, Marina's really got to go for it. Now she has to throw caution to the wind if she has any chance.
I thought that was really tired error.
Both of
she's
these,
feeling it.
yeah, both of these players are absolutely gutted.
Oh,
she had a stroke. No. Veer, you're absolutely right. Oh, no, Marina.
90 seconds.
Oh, she had a very good chance at a stroke opportunity.
I think
She goes for it off the serve return. She has to.
Just physically just...
Do we think it was a mistake to have her on?
Oh, man.
And should have had Salmahani with her being a lot more fresh.
Yeah. More fresh and like more lethal with the attacks, you know?
Yeah, especially as the time clock runs out. But I mean, you can't fault anyone for picking Marina
I think
there.
For sure.
Freedom. Can taste it now.
Oh, what a shot,
Oh, there
Marina.
it is. These two giving it all, both absolutely spent. I mean, Marina may have set a record tonight for most minutes played in an NSL match. She was out there for a long while.
Yeah,
5
the legs
separate shifts.
The legs are going.
On the heels of a long and tiring PSA season.
Oh, she's loving that Nick.
She takes all the pace off that ball.
Decelerating, electing to sort of feather it in instead of slamming it.
We've touched 100 points, boys.
Finding some accuracy, yeah. High scoring.
100 points.
In this third period, the clock hits double zeros. That'll do it.
Wow.
Tene Gillis, her fist in the air. She looks back to her Philadelphia Freedom bench. It was all Philadelphia in period number 1. And after a big-time comeback from Sono, they survive. A bit of a scare, but the Freedom, the preseason favorites, are into the inaugural Women's NSL Finals.
Marina Stefanoni has nothing to hang her head about, boys. It was an incredible effort, but in the end, it was the world number 6 and Belgian number 1, Tinne Gillis, bringing home victory for the hometown Philadelphia team.
2 Philly teams in the final tomorrow.
Yes.
The double whammy.
Can they go over the line and bring the title to Philly?
Freedom owner Sunil Desai will be thrilled.
I mean, what a battle, though. After what was said in the first period and the domination that the Freedom had, we thought Sono Sharks were down and out, but they really showed a fight and really could have gone either way at the end. But
yeah, they made it a lot of fun for us up here in the commentary booth and the folks watching at home, guys. I mean, it was a great contest, and huge thanks to the fight that Margot Prowl was able to show in that third period, really able to find her quality by the end of this match. And Marina Stefanoni, the Iron Woman, digging deep. Let's throw down to our MC for the evening. Ryan Leslie's done a wonderful job all night. He has interviews with the victorious Philadelphia Freedom coming up in just a moment here. Ryan, take it away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with the winners of the semifinal match, the Philadelphia Freedom. Give it one more round of applause for an incredible season out of the Sono Sharks. Melissa, you had an incredible day today, kind of the voice of the team. You guys went through that first period, kind of breezed through it, but period number 2, they came back. Period 3, what was the strategy?
Well, they had a really good strategy in the second that we didn't see coming when they played Salma twice. I think that took us by surprise a little bit, but they did really well. And then we just knew we needed to win the third. We had 100% trust in Tina. She played long minutes for us, but she did really well keeping the score up. My goal was just to give her the last shift with a little point to catch up as possible with the power play, and I think we did well. So good job, girls.
Catalina, I think Melissa has already coined you the MVP of tonight's match. You put in an absolute performance, really well done on the power plays. What was going through your head when you got those power plays in your shot? Were you just shooting, or were you just trying to stay alive?
No, well, I was shooting. I mean, that's what the power play is for, and just to get confidence, try your shots, different shots. Of course, try to be entertaining the crowd. But yeah, I mean, it's tiring to do a power play, and also then I had to defend the power play, so that was tough, but I'm happy I managed to get good points there.
And Tina, you finished out the match for your team tonight. It got real tight there, but then all of a sudden you shifted it into gear. Melissa was just saying how that's the squash that you love to play, long rallies. Is that what you were going for at the end there when the tie game, 4 minutes left, going against Marina?
I was actually, because it's obviously the first time I played this, so like the tactics, I knew the tactics, but you only understand it properly when you're actually playing it. And I feel like I started well, but then in the middle, the girls were playing so well. Marina was making it very tough for me, and I wasn't rallying at all. And then they were saying, like, just make the rallies long, tire them out. You just came back from World Tour Finals, so you should have match play still in you, so use it against them. And that's what I tried at the end, and it worked, so.
Well, you also have District Inferno waiting for you guys tomorrow. Is anything to be afraid of, or is the target on their back?
I mean, we obviously wanna win, and we're just gonna give it everything we have. I think right now we're just happy that we're in the final, and tomorrow we're on a different mission, but we're gonna give it everything we have left in the tank, which is still a lot. So, so yeah, we're excited to get going again tomorrow.
Well, there you go. Congratulations again to the Philadelphia Freedom. Moving on to tomorrow's final. That does it for semifinal action of the National Squash League Championship weekend. The finals are set. 1 p.m. tomorrow, Women's National Squash League Final. District Inferno against the Philadelphia Freedom, followed on by the men's final with the Lake Erie Beacons taking on the Philadelphia Lightning. Thank you for your support. Thank you all for coming. Have a great rest of your night, and we will see you back here tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Match that we thought was going to be a blowout based on the way that the first period went, but Marina Stefanoni stepped up. Margot Prowse stepped up. Salma Haney did enough as the world number 15 to make that an exciting contest, but when it was all said and done, the Philadelphia Freedom, the preseason favorites, hang on, and now they booked they punched their ticket, they booked their spot, whichever cliche you want to use. They're in the finals tomorrow against the Manitoba and the DC Inferno. That should be a really fun matchup. I can't wait, guys. Final takeaways, and then I'm putting you on the spot for your official predictions for tomorrow. We've sort of pussyfooted around it all night, but final predictions for tomorrow's matchups before we head into what should be an electric Sunday here at the Spectre Center.
I got DC Inferno winning it all for the women's side, and then I got
so tough.
I got Philadelphia Lightning winning it on the men's side.
Like I said, man, it's extremely hard to predict.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm gonna give you my take, but I think the men Lightning take it, but I think it goes down to the wire. It's gonna be 1-1 in periods, and potential shootout would be the best way to end the league. And I think the women. I have the Lightning. Sorry, the Freedom.
Freedom.
Yes.
How about you, Jackson?
I am going to take the Inferno. Slight edge. And for parity's sake, I will go with the Lake Erie Beacons. If Victor Kruin is able to emulate the performance we saw from him yesterday, I think Yannick Wilhelmi, Bernat Jaume are too solid, where if you're getting that performance from Victor, it's one of the best performances we've seen in NSL history. So I don't know how you beat that team. The question is, will Victor drop off from that absurd level he was playing at yesterday, opening the door for that matchup against Marwan? You said it, Veer. Marwan has a pair of 3-0 victories recently against Victor, so that's the question, and that's the matchup for everyone to keep their eyes on. But early doors, maybe they'll sleep on it and change their mind, but I'm going to say Lake Erie Beacons. Sean and Veer, thank you very much for joining us up at the commentary booth. For Jackson Bragman, Sean and Veer Chotrani, VMC, the man, the myth, the legend, here from day 2 of the National Squash League playoffs. Finals are set. Join us right back here tomorrow for the finals on the NSL YouTube channel. You've been watching the National Squash League.